Armageddon has already started. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said the battle will be in the sky. It just don't mean airplanes. See, the battle has already begun. The battle is for the mind. Satan battling for your mind. God battling for your mind.
Being scolded when they had me on TV, when they was saying we was lying, when they was marking it as false and all this stuff. Hey, y'all, they admitting it now. Man, do you know what kind of, man, when somebody's saying you lying in the media over and over and over again, and when he comes on, he gonna have a smile. Assalamu alaikum, it's gonna look good. But that way on a brother's mind.
That's a fact.
You gotta look at news articles, and this is a damn lie that you looking at, and you know it's a lie. And then you got your own people who will go against you too. Man, that's stress on the mind.
Come on.
They giving you new facts, giving you new news, giving just like the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. They done lied on him for decades. Now it finds out, oh no, he didn't do this. Oh no, they wouldn't the reason for this. Oh, but then we don't keep the same energy. Now we act like we never said. Yeah. Post a falsehood all these years. Now it finally comes out what the truth is. We don't keep that same energy. So,
come on, bro.
And I would just say, man, listen, support those, man, who really sacrificing for you and giving you the news. Not that just that can go viral, because man, I'm telling you, it's easy to go viral today. Me and him know how to post something controversial and gossip to go viral. We post
easy.
Oh, we giving you positivity. We give you news. We giving you something that the world don't want to be seen. That's not gonna always go viral, but every time, every day, every week, it's continue to be posted, man. So just support the brother, man, and show how much you appreciate it, because we've had today. There's a lot of people that has been funded by groups that you don't know about. And when we are entrepreneurs like Brother Rizza and myself, brother got his book. We ain't funded by nobody.
Come on.
Nobody. Our bills are paid on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. So we have to try to find a way to balance that. Balance researching. As he said, he still, I don't know if y'all caught it, he said he still make his own content. I still make my own content.
Come on, bro.
Digital real estate program can tell you, when I tell y'all, hey y'all, 3 to 5 times a day, when y'all see me posting 10 times a day sometime and all that, it looks easy. But when y'all come into the class and we say, hey y'all, 3 to 5 times a day, go ahead and bear witness how hard it is with 3 to 5. So to have time to research,
come on
video, try to find the right clip that's gonna go with the video, download the video, upload the video. That's a lot one person has to do. So that's why it's important, man, to support those who you get knowledge from. And I say this about the church. If you go into a church, I get tired of people blaming the pastors. Man, that pastor taking out. Listen, if you get no spiritual development, why are you still there?
Come on.
Where you getting change from, where you getting some spiritual knowledge from that's changing your life so that you can feel comfortable giving. So if you feel like getting something from Brother Rizza and it's changing your life, money is only a medium of exchange of value. If you're getting value, give something back, man, because you're going to want someone to support you, and that's what we teach, man. Tap into your gift. Brother Rizza's gift is giving us knowledge, facts, education, giving us information through books, videos. He doing live streams. And tell them about the master classes that you do inside of the exclusive master classes that you're gonna have inside of Join Free Thinkers. What's some of the topics you're gonna be hitting on?
Absolutely. Well, the first thing, of course, we obviously cover the shots, the policies, and the top people that I bring in are the top scientists in the world. The last one I did was with Dr. Christina Parks, who was a cellular molecular biologist who was funded, her research was funded by the NIH. The other person who I did a masterclass with is one of the top epidemiologists in the world. That was Dr. Paul Alexander, who was the HHS, or Health and Human Services advisor to President Donald Trump and President Joe Biden. Literally, he worked between the CDC and the HHS. He was giving them the advice, telling them that this is wrong. Our data is showing that this is not the right move. We have to kill the mandates now and the shots you're injecting are turning out with horrible reactions. He was telling them this over a year ago. So he's the one that I brought in, one of the top epidemiologists in the world. That's on the scientific side. Then we have things in with agriculture, things in with cybersecurity. We bringing in the experts to not just inform you, but to arm you with exactly what you need to know and how to apply it in your life to change your condition in reality in real time. See, it's not a, when we're dealing with education, we have to be able to give people things they can use and apply that will make their lives better, present solutions in no limit of time. That's how we have to operate. But the problem is a lot of the people who have these solutions are being blocked. They're being censored. A lot of their licenses are being threatened depending on what field they're in. So they have to come into these closed, exclusive members only groups off of these platforms. That's the only way they can do this, to be able to get the people what they need. That's another reason why we had to create it. I mean, y'all should notice by now, but a lot of platforms that I go on, they can't post up me. They told me this. I mean, I have to, you already know, bro, I have to ask the person, do you own your platform? I have to ask them, do you own this? Is this your network? Do you own this? I asked 85 South that with Brother DC Unfly. I had to ask Brother Flacco and Adam 22 if they own No Jumper. I asked Joe Budden when I got interviewed by him, brother, do you own I have to ask them this, because me being associated with a platform can get them taken down because of how the government hates your brother, hates Brother Ben, hates the minister, and anybody who really follows him and who's effective on social media. It's not a game, y'all. Like, it's not a joke. And then it messes with your relationships in the professional world in real life, stuff that y'all don't even see because of how, you know, a lot of people can't stand next to you if they know that this enemy has you on a target. A lot of people are very afraid, so they'll pull away from you because they're afraid of what this enemy is doing. I'm just telling you, it's an interesting. It's a very, very, very interesting life, but it's not something that most people would do. Most people are not willing to sacrifice to live this. It's not easy. You know, it's a real life. Most people who've been on social media who started there's a small difference, or a big difference. They don't have the experience when it comes to those of us who have been living this before we put it on social media, and no shade to our, family who started on social media. That's beautiful. But when you started in real life and you bring it on to these platforms, it's a different circumstance because you live it. It's not a hat we put on and a jacket we put on, we get on there, we start doing our thing, and we get off of here, we live a whole completely different life. No, we literally live this. Like, this is us. It's not a game, So again, go to joinfreethinkers.com. There's a lot that comes with it. And of course, all of my members get exclusive everything. Where I go live in there, we talk, we educate people, we connect people with different things. You get not only the audio book, my book, you're going to get the second book, which will be coming out exclusively before everybody else. You get the episodes of my podcast 2 days, roughly 48 hours before they're released to the public. So you're put up on game on all these different things. You get educated by the different scholars, professionals, the top people in different fields exclusively. There's so much, man. There's so much, that you have to get, but I had to find a way to get it to where I won't be taken down. That's my main point, because if y'all, one major point I'm gonna bring up to you, aside from all the other things that we brought up, I'm gonna tell y'all, when you see us in real life, know that we are real brothers. So you can come up to us, you talk to us, etc., and all of that. Outside from all of the work that you heard Brother Ben mention that I do, the research is not just me reading some books and then putting on the social media what I read in some books. This is an active, real life profession that people live in because everybody don't have no 10, 20 hours to research a topic and then break it down to you in an hour. It's a real job that people have. Then you have people who are editors for a living, where they take all your raw content and they have to edit it for you. That's a whole job. Then you have people who record the content and everything in the classes and everything, like teachers and professors. They have people who call in, they hire them to record it. That's a whole nother job. then you have a piece to all of this. And then aside from all of that, y'all do know I travel. Brother Ben X travels. We go city to city, state to state, country to country, and then I have to speak publicly in front of people. Then I have to meet with politicians and educate them. Then I meet with celebrities and artists and educate them. Y'all do know this is, and then I got to go into the community, and we work in the community with the people. We got to do conflict resolution, making sure the gangbangers don't kill each other. Then we got to go and feed the homeless. Then we got to go, man, hey, there are so many layers to this thing. So many layers. So I just wanted to let y'all know again, because there's the things you see and there are the things you don't see. And most of the work is what you don't see. I say y'all probably see about 15%. That other 85 is all of what we have to do in the background to put all this stuff together. And then last thing outside of all of that, we got to eat food. We got to, bro, we have to eat food. We have to take a shower. We have to find some time to exercise. We got to find some time to spend time with family, because we real people. We have real family, right? Brother Big got children. I don't have no children yet. We have to spend time with family. We have to do our best not to become so isolated and separate from our own cousins and brothers and sisters and all that. It is very, very, very difficult, but we find a way to balance and manage all of it, and then share everything with the people, because we have events and all of this stuff too. It's a lot of stuff, man. It's a lot of stuff. It's not that we complain, you know, we're just really helping y'all to understand. Oh, peace to our beloved sister, Queen Afua, who stepped in. Much love to you as well, dear sister. Thank you for all the work that you've done.
Indeed. Peace, sister. I'll say this, man. As you were saying at the end, it's not easy. It's not easy at all, man. You get, like your brother Rizza said, you see what you see on social media, but there's a lot that goes on outside of social media. I never shared this story, but I was on a call with a sister, and she said I helped save her life. Mm-hmm. This is somebody, her guy was trying to kill her. She was in the bathroom. Mm-hmm. And I was the only person who responded and was able to get help to come to the hotel that they was at. And she responded and said, man, you know, if you wouldn't have answered, I was the only person who answered, she probably could have died that night. Mm-hmm. Those type of things are not often shared. Because I'm not, hey man, I just saved somebody out today. But things like this happen. But the Golden Child hit me the other day. He had asked me for certain things that the minister said every now and again. And he hit me the other day and said, man, you really be helping me save lives, like in gang beefs. And in my head, I'm not thinking that big, like we helping save, you know, beefs and stuff like that in the streets. But it's like, we just work. Because if it's our way of life, is just natural. There's, like you said, there's no, okay, I'm Brother Ben X, time out, let me go beef. Like, there's still phone calls I got to take. And for me personally, it'd be hard sometimes to balance this and family, because my mission, I found a mission, man, that really fulfills me internally, man. When I have a teaching that I know I have been given by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I discovered it in my 20s. But it's somebody, man, who really, really, really need this, and it can save their life. And I really get energy from doing this mission. So that balance of, hey, man, you got a mission, but you also got a family, man. It's hard to struggle at it, to balance at times. Like, I've been in positions, and I've shared these type of things. Like, yes, I done made millions of dollars, you know, with this social media stuff for other companies. But a lot of, it's been times where I didn't even get to reap the benefits. It's been times where y'all saying I sold my truck, my BMW, just to have enough money. A watch just to have enough money. I've sold things, so, but people don't see the way I document it, and I'm gonna put something out eventually. But I've been documenting what I've been having to do behind the scenes, because I'm covering multiple households. But you know, people come on and we just be strong. We just smile. We continue to do it. But at the same time, man, it's a struggle to do this. But it's all worth it, man, because eternal life is us physically living forever. I believe eternal life is the mission, the amount of people that we impact and the truth that we stand on, as long as that truth is here, we gonna be here. And I one who kind of expose, hey man, I made that post, man, I got less than $3,000 in my bank account. What?
Come on.
Got less than $3,000. It's not that I wasn't bringing in money. I kind of maybe tell some stories later, but it was yeah, less than $3,000 in the bank account, and I'm not calling nobody. Hey man, can you donate? It's been times where people would DM me, brother, can I borrow $40? I need gas. I wanted to say, brother, can I borrow $40? I need gas.
Come on. Come on, bro.
But back up for real.
Yeah.
You gotta go right back at it, post another video, inspire, because I also get the DMs that say, brother Ben, you saved my life.
Come on.
I also get DMs that say, brother, I was thinking about committing suicide and them videos saved me. I also get ones that say, brother Ben, I really felt like I was starting to hate myself and you made me love black again. So that balance, man, it's a journey, man. So, you know, I don't know about everybody else. Everybody else look like they balling. You know what I mean? Look, they got $1 a day, and yeah, that be looking good. I'm just broke, but at the same time, man, it's a struggle.
That's
you know, like, good, and just because we don't talk about it, don't mean that we not going through it. Brother Rizza lost his mother recently. I just lost my mother.
Fact.
Therefore, my brother, but I didn't know what it felt like firsthand. Now I do.
And it's months apart. This was months apart.
Would DM me and say, brother, take you some rest. Brother, man, take some time out. Feel it, you know, internalize it. But I can't afford to take 2 weeks, 3 weeks off and not say nothing, not post nothing, and internalize. Who's gonna pay these bills?
That's
Who's
a
gonna have
fact.
responsibility that's on my shoulders?
It's a fact.
I don't have nobody gonna say, hey man, here you go, brother. Get you 2 weeks. No, I gotta go mud like everybody else.
We gotta keep grinding, and that is a fact.
So we have our own internal thing. You know, sometimes I just be in a daze, man, thinking like this don't even seem real. But it's like, man, I gotta be strong because somebody else who watching me getting strength from watching how we continue to go.
That's a fact.
So we got Superman find small time to take that Superman jacket off sometime and just relax. And then that little time that we have that we want to give to ourselves is like, damn, then I can't leave the family hanging, so I gotta find time to get to them. So I never can really get around. So basketball is my relief. That little hour basketball game, I try to get it in. I got an Oculus, I got a PS5. I ain't played that stuff in months. The relief I get is just when I'm laughing with family or playing basketball. Other than that, man, I'm thinking about the next problem. I'm thinking about this email I just got. I'm thinking about somebody on Instagram, how they dealing with this. So that's why I start alley-ooping to the brother Rizza things about the vaccine. So, man, just think about this, man, because in my mind, I feel guilty that I came out and said, man, I want to help my people, and then I can't respond to certain DMs.
Come on, bro.
When I come on live, they start pressing one before I even say it because they know, man, well, Brother Ben, I always let the average person, I don't just bring on celebrities. Anybody want to come on and ask me anything when I'm going live because I want to be able to help. But then realizing, yeah, brother, you want to help, brother, but damn, you also got a wife. You also got children. Then I'm trying to manage all this because I didn't see this growing up. I didn't see how, a male and female relationship on how to, I didn't see it. I seen where, hell, they get into it and they arguing and cuss. It ain't no conflict resolution. It's just, hey, 2 days go by, they ain't had no and it's just regular. Learning how to actually be a man in that area as I'm growing while having all this at the same time. So it's a struggle. You know, I just gotta be a little vulnerable tonight, man. It's a struggle. And I see, man, that give me 5 years. I'm gonna have a perfected, but I ain't perfected it yet. Well, man, it's a struggle, man. So I'm just sharing that to say, man, you know, share that behind the scenes that you don't see. You see the smile, you see all looking good. But man, it's a struggle to get that way. It's a struggle to get the amount of followers Brother Rizza got. It's a struggle to get the amount of, we ain't got diamond chains and Lambos. And that's not how we got here. We may acquire those things along the way, but that's not what we use to get there.
No.
We use knowledge, wisdom, and understanding constant constant. We didn't go viral from punching nobody. We didn't go viral from doing something crazy. Now we happen to have a lot of followers because we done did something silly on social media. It was consistency.
That's fact.
The other day and said, brother, I was going back on your page. You used to post 100 times a week and was getting 10 to 20 likes.
Come on. Come on.
Times a week. And I have no team. I was posting all that myself.
That's fact.
So I ain't gonna keep going and preaching, man. I just want to get that off my chest, man, and just be open. So somebody that think it's easy, know that, brother, we going through the struggle just like you.
Mm-hmm.
We trying to find balance just like you. So just keep pushing and remember Allah, seek refuge in Allah, man. And you keep on praying and keep those principles, man. It's gonna end up working for the greater good in the end.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Man, praise to Allah. I appreciate you, my brother. I'm gonna just leave it on this note right here. Make sure y'all join. Go to joinfreethinkers.com. I know you brought up, again, that Superman situation that we deal with as a people, as brothers, is a very real thing because the people, thankfully, we are transparent and we are real brothers with the people, so we can talk to the people and they know, for the most part, that we really go through things because we say it to them. Yeah. But when it comes to the majority of the masses, all they see is, man, we see some strong soldiers, man. These the Malcolm X's, the Dr. Kings, I done heard it all, bro. The young Farrakhan's, the young this, the young that, and they see that. But man, if y'all knew, I'm telling you, bro, it's like not only from my mother passing, but even during the time, when she was going through the cancer process and all that, I still had to post content, educational videos, giving people research and information about what was happening because that was earlier this year. So if y'all think about this, earlier this year, we were still dealing with the whole virus circumstance, the masks, the shots, the mandates. They were forcing people out of their jobs. I had to travel and connect doctors with people to prevent them from losing their job, prevent them from losing their children. In real, this is what we do. Like it's not a joke. So I'm having to do all of that while my mother is dealing with cancer, while my mother for a certain period of time was living with me earlier this year. I'm bringing her every day to get cancer treatment while I'm also in the middle having to research. So I'm driving her there, and then she goes there for about 2 hours. For that 2 hours, I'm researching and studying and getting more answers. I'm calling and meeting with certain doctors, certain lawyers to get updates about certain laws so that I can tell the people about these laws so that the people can either call in to prevent certain bills, to prevent them from becoming law, which would negatively affect millions of people's lives, all of this. And then I would go pick her back up, bring her back to the house. And then I would have to create another video or do some more content. Then I would have virtual interviews because we have those. Then I will get on live and educate the people and say, okay, y'all call this number tomorrow because the governor may pass this bill. We need to make sure y'all rights are secure. All of this, man, and people really don't know. It's like, y'all, I'm telling y'all, mind you, on top of all that too, barely making any money. Now, this ain't no pity thing, but y'all got to know how real this is. Because one question that I posed in my group at joinfreethinkers.com was, what do you think is the price of becoming a revolutionary, of becoming a soldier who does the work, of becoming an activist? What do you think is the price? You can make money in certain ways. You just have to figure out how to do it. Use your gifts to make a way for you to make a living. But it's not easy at first because I wasn't making much money at all. That's my main thing. It's like, y'all really got to know, some of us do this because we genuinely love the mission and the people. There are other people on social media who really do it for the clout, fame, and to make money. Okay, there are people who do it for that. We don't do it for that. Because if I did, bro, I would have shut up a long time ago about the things that got my platforms taken down. You too. You know how this go? If they'd have said, oh, you're putting Farrakhan up too much, we're going to take it down. You're talking about those shots too much, we're going to take it down. Warning, warning. We would have shut up a long time ago just to keep those followers coming, get those hundreds of thousands of millions of views, making all kinds of money, get endorsements. Man, man, we would be rolling with all kind of money if we would have broken our integrity and if we would have went against our principles. I just want y'all to know it is not easy. So don't get it twisted, you know, but when we find a way to be able to make a living that is still moral and ethical, you know, and it gives a whole lot more than what we are asking, you know, just support those who really do the work. You know, and I know y'all, for those of you who've been supporting, who've been following us for years, you already know. I'm really talking to the choir. You already know. But I finally have my group. Brother Ben was able to make his because he's been, I'm talking about going at it with content. Brother is a beast, but a God. Not the beast, but the God side of it when it comes to the content. Since he was making them damn videos in the park with a little fade and his little, what kind of cameras that you had? You had that little little Canon camera, I think. Brother been at it, you know, so it's a lot, y'all. But again, make sure to go to joinfreethinkers.com if you want to have all the exclusive everything up front and early, to be a part of all the classes, the master classes in different arenas, different areas, so that you could be armed with solutions, the things to do, the things to prepare for, all of that, and a whole lot more. So I was able to finally come up with my own group. And if you want to be a part of that, again, go to joinfreethinkers.com because we have a lot of work that we're doing. So I appreciate y'all definitely, brother. And is there something that you want to mention real quick before we head out?
Sir, that's it, man. Make sure y'all go support your brother. Everybody who's following me, y'all see, y'all been asking, comment, where is this page? Y'all see the page right here. I'm gonna probably be able to type it in to find it. It ain't gonna come up as an at name. You gotta type the whole thing in.
Yep.
Rizza Islam IX to be able to find it, screenshot it so y'all can search it later. And if y'all follow me, man, y'all go tap in with your brother, www.joinfreethinkers.com. And don't just join just, and let me say this last thing, don't join just to say I'm in the group. Don't join just to say all members are powerful. He's going to have action steps for you guys to take.
Yes.
For you to apply to your life, your family, what you doing. Because us coming on and sharing this knowledge with y'all, but y'all don't go execute, is defeating the purpose. So make sure you go in when y'all join the group. You're going to learn a lot, but it's going to be some practical steps for y'all to take and apply. That's what's going to change your life. Us going on live can inspire you. It can educate you, but the execution of what we share with y'all is what's going to ultimately change your life.
That's a fact. I appreciate you, my brother. I'm actually going to be live tomorrow in the Twitter space with, so far, it looks like the people who are reserved, over 22,000 people will be in the Twitter space tomorrow. Some of the top doctors in the world. I was called by one of them. They're going to bring me in. Elon Musk is holding that space, and we are going to be exposing some of the top things dealing with the shots, the virus, the new information that has come out from scientists all over the world. It is done. It's a done deal. It's happening. It's happening. Everything that we said was going to happen, it is. But the scientists have now come together from all over the world, and we will be going into that tomorrow. Make sure you follow my Twitter page. They're trying to get my original page back right now as well. But go to Twitter and type in @Rizza Islam. And it should pop up, Rizza Islam Intellectual Extremist. So go to @Rizza Islam on Twitter. We'll see y'all tomorrow for that. And again, go to joinfreethinkers.com because we're going to be going in there. And I'm going to bring some of those top scientists in there at another time to go over more data and information that they're trying to prevent us from getting on here. So I appreciate y'all again, bro. You already know it's love, man. We brothers, man. Blood couldn't make us no closer.
Yes, sir.
You know, just stay strong. And inshallah, I'll see you very soon. I think I'll be in Texas in the next month or two, but we'll link up definitely soon in person.
In February, you know what that is.
Oh, come on. Yeah, that's a fact. Oh, yeah, man. If y'all don't know about Savior's Day, y'all need to know about Savior's Day right about now. Just know that February is going down. I think it's the first time we had the full Savior's Day in what, 3 years now?
Pandemic. Yeah, it's going to be Thursday through Sunday. So y'all make sure y'all get your tickets.
Man.
Go to NOI.org and register now to see the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, inshallah, this February. You don't want to miss it.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. We're going to see y'all in a minute. All right, my brother, man. Allah bless you.
Likewise. Assalamu alaikum.
Islam, sir.